This episode of the Totally Rad Show is brought to you by Squarespace. Coming up, it's Shark Week, and today we're introducing TRSentials with our essential shark movie picks.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Totally Rad Show. We've got a special Shark Week.
Chomp the Chewy Chomp.
We chomped the Chewy Chomp. As most of you know, Revision 3 is now part of the lovely Discovery family, which allows us the opportunity to get down with some sharks.
And we figured, why not? We'll just go ahead and jump it right now.
Done. Shark Week is going on right now. If you want info on all the coverage of going across for Shark Week, you can head over to sharkweek.com. But also, all the Revision 3 shows that are participating in Shark Week, you can check out the Revision 3 coverage, revision3.com/Shark Week. We are jumping out of a cannon of sharks.
Dude, I think we figured out a way to make this really, really cool. We're taking Shark Week and
TRSifying
yeah,
it.
exactly. We're squishing it through our prism of stuff.
So we're starting today. We are going to give you the TRSentials shark movies. Which I'm surprised. I'm going to be interested to see if we can come to a consensus of essential shark movies.
Indeed. And then, speaking of shark movies, tomorrow, the brand new Blu-ray edition of Jaws, the king of shark movies, is being released. We're going to tell you about all the new special features and have our take on Jaws on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesday, we're playing shark games, and they are games.
Classic
if you're
shark
like me, you'll be
games.
very excited that we are playing them.
Yes.
Classic shark games.
Yep.
Then we're wrapping it back around and talking about Paranorman, the new movie coming out from the guys that made Coraline.
Yeah. And then Friday, it's the king of all action stars and all of his buddies.
And all the princes.
Yeah, exactly. Expendables 2.
All the kings of action stars.
And speaking of Expendables 2, Alex.
Yes! This is what my corpse will look like when it's placed in the museum of awesome.
Joel Sawyer, thank you for sending us this background. It is an Expendables background. We're excited to talk about that movie. And look how awesome that is with Alex's hair on the Expendables logo. If you want to have your artwork maybe featuring people's hair, who knows?
Or people's body parts. I mean, really, we've got amazing elbows.
We do.
We've got amazing. I'd like to see some shots of just elbows. To choose your own adventure, really. Whose elbow is less dry than the other ones?
Send it to
fans at TotallyRadShow.com.
All right, gentlemen, shall we prepare for the sharks?
Wait a second.
What?
There's one other thing that's exciting about this week.
What? What could
That's right.
possibly be exciting?
It's on
Alex's birthday!
Shark my butt. Shark my butt.
on Tuesday.
On
That's
Tuesday.
tomorrow.
Yes, Tuesday.
Yes.
The 14th is my birthday.
So, unfortunately,
gift
your
has not arrived.
present has
Yeah.
not arrived
That does
yet.
I'll see it
happen.
some later date.
It does happen.
A shark ate it.
Oh, a shark ate it. Well,
I'm gonna be
hopefully they will
honest.
replace it.
You should see that on an upcoming episode. We promise.
Excited. I'm
Yeah.
very excited. We shall see.
Welcome to Shark Week, and in honor of Shark Week, we're doing something brand new that will hopefully become a recurring segment. We'll see what you guys think of it. It's called TRSentials, and it's going to be our discussion trying to come up with essential elements of a certain list. We're doing shark movies today, so we're going to try to come up with, if you're going to sit down, you want to get up to speed on shark movies. Movies with sharks in them, we're going to figure out what that means to us. And these are what we consider to be essential watching for that list.
Are we limiting to a number of them, or?
No, I think, well, I mean, it's going to be a small number.
Yeah.
These are essential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll aim for five, but I don't think it's not necessarily a top 5 list. It's the essential
I
ones
think
that you have to have.
there's no way we can have this list without putting Jaws on it.
I think that's a
just
given.
A no-brainer.
Yeah,
We're going to be talking a lot more about Jaws tomorrow, but
Right.
let's just right off the top say Jaws is on the list.
Yeah.
Guys, tell me why Jaws has to be on the list.
Because it's the essential shark movie of all time. I mean, it's the
only one.
It does it better
is
than all
the
of
only
them. Yeah,
one.
I mean,
it's the Highlander.
yeah.
It's the end of Highlander of Jaws movies, of shark movies. Like there can be only one. If that's the case, this is the only one.
Well, you made an interesting verbal faux pas there that brings up an interesting point.
Highlander is not about sharks.
There's more than one Jaws.
More than one
Yeah.
Jaws.
This is
Are
what I'm
any
gonna
of the
say.
other Jawses belong on this list?
There are. And,
Michael Keaton?
This will be a very interesting thing for you guys to discover.
One becomes personal?
I actually saw Jaws 2 first.
As everyone should. That's what we're saying.
Yeah, there's an order in which you need to see Jaws movies.
In order to understand, Jaws is a prequel to Jaws 2.
Right.
My mom, there was something in the ratings of Jaws and Jaws 2 that I was allowed to see Jaws 2 first, but then I think I discovered recently that
isn't it?
no,
All
Jaws
of
2
them.
is not R.
It isn't?
But I think, and I always thought Jaws was R, but then I remember you guys saying, no, Jaws is PG, and I was like, my mom said it was R, and I wasn't allowed to watch it. But so Jaws 2 belongs
She
on
just meant
the...
it's scary.
Yeah. Jaws 2, the only sequel to also have Roy Scheider in it.
Right.
Right.
Was that the SeaWorld one, or was that...
No, Jaws 3D, that's with
3D,
Dennis
yeah.
Quaid.
Jaws 3D people.
Yeah, Jaws 3D.
Yeah,
Jaws 3D
I've
has
seen Jaws 3D.
they're underwater in like clear tubes. You know,
Yeah.
like people, and you see a person's head float
Yeah.
up to the tube. But no, Jaws 2 has the scariest scene of any of shark movies. The Jaws, even scarier than Jaws
is
1.
the Jaws 2
I'm going to
the
admit, I've
Revenge?
never seen any of the Jaws movies other than the first
So
one.
which one was Jaws 2,
Okay.
The Revenge?
And
or-
how many
Jaws
of them
2
are there?
There's 4.
Okay.
No, Jaws 4 is Revenge.
Okay.
I think Jaws 2 is just Jaws.
Is Jaws 4 the one with Michael Caine?
Yes, and Mario Van Peebles.
And it got personal. And it went after his family.
His son, yeah, and the mom.
His church.
Yeah.
So what? So
So Jaws 2.
I've seen them all.
I
just
don't know
can't
that I can
really
remember the exact plot, but one of the big set pieces of Jaws 2 is a bunch of teenagers, one of which is Brody's son, now a teenager, are going out like drunkenly on like a week, like floating on. They have like 5 boats that they're floating
I
on, like
remember
together,
that.
like
Yeah,
a
I've
party
definitely
at
seen
sea.
Jaws 2, yeah.
And Jaws attacks those boats. Oh, but there's like a couple that didn't make it out that
Yeah.
far. The scariest scene of any movie I've seen, I saw it again recently. It was on Netflix Instant, and still scared. So
As a grown child.
girls in the boat, a guy like didn't make it in time. They were like, the truck is coming, and she's trying to get the guy in the boat
Yeah.
with her, and it's not like today it would be a gory moment where she picks him up and only half
Just
his
arms,
body there.
yeah.
No, he's holding on, and he's like, and she's just staring at him crying.
scatting.
She's just staring at him crying, and he's like being pulled under and grabbing on, pulled under, and you're like, she's looking at him,
Yeah.
and it's just eating him while he's underneath, and you're not seeing it, and you're just seeing his reaction. It's absolutely terrifying. So Jaws 2, essential shark movie.
Well, that's interesting for me
Interesting.
because now I have never seen that, so I have to see it. It's
Yes.
essential.
I'm gonna have to revisit it because I've seen all of them. But
Deep Blue Sea?
I definitely
it's
put this on.
yeah.
Definitely put
Not
this
Just
on.
for the
good
Samuel L.
shark-
Jackson moment
Yes,
alone.
just for the Samuel L. Jackson moment.
Dude, it's funny.
Hyper-intelligent sharks.
Well, this is where you get, oh, that's what Jaws could have been like. I'm really glad they didn't have that technology, because there's some stuff that's like, give me a break. But I dug the idea that they're like trying to breed these sharks to heal Alzheimer's, right?
That's right.
And so
right.
they're,
So they make them hyper-intelligent.
so they forget that what they're doing is make them hyper intelligent, and then they just start.
They figure out
start-
fences.
Yeah,
They
fences.
understand how fences work.
doors.
There's
and they're
a-
on the sort of like the set of Waterworld.
Yeah, it really
We
is.
could just make a lab in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
Weather's not gonna be a
Samuel
problem.
Jackson moment is a film historic film moment.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And LL Cool J's character has a
Great moment.
There's a couple great
Yeah.
moments with him.
Although
He's a
he
smart,
has a
smart
monkey.
movie.
Doesn't he have a monkey? Isn't there a monkey?
Perhaps he's a chef. I remember, right?
He's a chef.
It might be a parrot.
So
A
anyway,
parrot. It's a parrot.
yeah,
Yeah, I knew it was like a talking-esque.
irony thing.
Yeah.
So Deep Blue Sea is definitely on the list, though. This is not.
It's essential.
It's not
if you
great.
Don't
These aren't the top
Yeah.
5.
No,
greatest.
We're talking.
shark
If
movies,
you want to,
just
here's what I think our bar
essential.
should
Slice
be.
of life.
Let me tell you what I think our bar
Slice of
should be.
life.
If you are setting out to either make a shark movie or write a paper about a shark movie, or you
Write a
see
paper.
You have to see these just to know what
has been
what it
done.
constitutes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm
Then
putting
you
one
go
on the
on-
list, and
yeah.
I don't care what you guys say.
Yeah, it's going to the opposite end of the spectrum.
Shark Attack 3 Megalodon is one of the greatest film experiences. I own it on DVD. It is one of the
Doesn't
it is-
exist on Blu-ray.
flames from the side of my face. It is one of the greatest. Please do not do any searching. Don't look at YouTube. Don't just rent Shark Attack 3 Megalodon. Put it on. prepare to have the best time you've ever had. It has one of the best lines out of nowhere ever put on film anywhere. It is absolutely ridiculous and over the top and terrible, but in the best possible way. It has to be on this list. I will walk off the set if you guys disagree.
Well, I think it's I think that shows
I've
the
only
spectrum.
seen it edited for TV. Remember, you were like,
Oh yeah, you were like, I don't get it, Jeff.
You were like, no, don't watch this version. It's all edited out or whatever.
Yeah, you have to don't watch the edited version. The whole point of this movie is what can't be on television.
Oh, funny.
Yes.
Okay, I will
Yes.
have to rent it.
It is fantastic.
But I think that's a good range of movies because you do have the sort of the high caliber quality of Jaws, and maybe Jaws 2. I'll have to revisit it. But I appreciate you.
It's like Samuel Jackson, Deep Blue Sea. There's moments in Jaws 2 that are just.
Let me
then
ask
when
you
you
this.
get to the Deep Blue Sea, you're starting to get over the scale of wacky, and that because there's some wacky moments of like now the shark is in the office building. I mean, it's weird. But then
Electrocute him.
Yeah, Megalodon. I mean, that's
where we're over to
way
Wacky
over
Town, but it's
into.
essential. Let me ask you this question, guys. Does Finding Nemo go on this list? Poster. Think of the poster. What does it look like? What does it look like?
I don't think it.
Shark movie. What about?
I would not call that a shark movie. But
How could you not?
I would.
Shark is a
because
main character.
There's a shark in the movie.
Exactly.
But
Shark movie.
If I'm writing a paper, I would not put. But Open Water would be the
Oh, yeah.
my last.
Great movie.
I actually never saw Open Water.
So
I've heard
Open
it's
Water
great.
is this movie that was very independent, super low budget. It's a terrifying concept. It's about a couple that is on this vacation. They go out on one
Based
of
on
these.
a real thing.
Yes, actually,
Yeah,
I think
real
it's supposed to
thing
be
happened.
based.
Based, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, they go
Couple
out.
went on vacation.
Yeah, they go out on one of those snorkeling trips that you go on. There's a mess up in the count. The trip leaves while they're still snorkeling. They're stuck in the water.
And the majority of the movie is just the two of them bobbling
In the water, and then
dealing
sharks
with it.
start happening in their world.
I didn't love that movie.
I didn't love it either.
But I just.
But it's a great concept,
essential
and it's
movie.
definitely an essential movie.
I've not seen it, but I've heard of it. I know about it, and it's always on my list of. I should just see Open Water at some point. You know what I mean?
What about Shark Tale?
I never saw it.
Did you see
Which
it?
one? What?
Shark Tale.
They
It's a
used it
kids
in the
movie.
documentary.
Yeah.
Which?
In the Jaws documentary.
Yeah. What is it? I mean,
It's
is
about
it
a bunch of
stop
sharks.
motion?
Yeah, no, CG,
It was
DreamWorks.
Will Smith and Robert De Niro.
Oh yeah,
In the documentary, they were the two sharks going da da
No, no, no.
da.
That
Annoys me.
Yeah. That wasn't Finding Nemo.
No.
Oh, in that case, yeah. I
Finding
actually
Nemo would not
enjoyed
make that
I
joke.
think Finding
Yeah.
Nemo has to be on the list. I really do.
I enjoyed Shark Tale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I never
That
saw
wasn't
it.
bad.
But obviously it's
Essential
called
Shark
Shark
movie?
Tale, so.
I don't know if I'd say it's essential. But
Well,
it's
it's
a
called
movie.
Shark Tale. It has to be. If you're writing a paper on sharks, you have to obviously.
That's true.
What about Sharktopus? Have you guys seen Sharktopus?
I have seen Sharktopus.
What did you think of it?
Yeah.
I think Megalodon has taken the slot.
Taking the cheesy,
of
terrible
cheesy,
slot?
crappy. You know.
I'm surprised the Jaws 2 made the list. Is there anything else in the Jaws
Yeah,
oeuvre?
Jaws 3 and 4. Jaws 4,
That should be
as you were
discussed?
mentioning Michael Caine, banana boat sequence in Jaws
Banana
4.
boat.
That
Banana boat.
terrified me as well.
Tell me about the banana boat sequence.
No, I mean, a lot of Jaws 4. The beginning of Jaws 4 that shows there's a flashback to the first Jaws with the brothers, terrifying. But banana boat sequence is a bunch of a family on the banana boat looks like.
Of course, yeah, it's a big inflatable banana that
and
you sit on and
you
bounce
this,
on.
whatever.
Yeah.
And
Kind
then
of boring.
by Jaws 4, they finally got that shark looking pretty darn accurate, and it comes out of the water.
How well did they do with the banana?
And chomps. There's a little girl and like her older sister or mom or something behind her. Yeah, it's her mom because it's Mari Van Peebles' wife in the movie. And
Spoiler alert.
And Shark comes out and eats the mom that's behind the little girl, and the yellow banana boat is all red with. I mean it. And
the little girl
it really
notice?
comes out. It is so scary. I actually want to go see that scene's up on YouTube. Boy, is that a scary scene. And then Michael Caine has great moments. In the end
being
of
Michael
Jaws
Caine.
4 Revenge.
Yeah.
And yeah. It's fun. I mean,
That's a good solid list.
Deep Blue Sea
like 10
clearly
hours.
did not bring the sharks are intelligent thing to
Jaws
the
did
Jaws
that,
movie because
yeah.
Jaws Revenge did that because
But at least it justified
it was
in some
going
way.
after the fact that it literally.
At least Deep Blue Sea justified why they're smart
Yeah.
instead of it just hates your family.
Yeah,
But it's not the same shark the whole time because they're killing those sharks.
That's a good point.
So it's
a
just
family of
somehow
sharks.
it's got this recessive gene that said
God.
that those people are killing you.
I don't know much about sharks, but I know that's not really true.
Hey, none of us are scientists.
What would go on this list? Because it has the spirit of a shark movie is Orca. Have you guys ever seen Orca?
No.
No, but I saw the poster for Orca.
Yeah.
Orca is like a killer whale, right?
Killer whale. It's the same deal as Jaws, but with the killer whale. But
Good?
awesome.
Really?
Oh, there's
Orca, who knew?
awesome. There's an awesome sequence where it's trying to capsize the boat, and there's an incredible birthing scene that will scar you for life. Orca is
two
a
humans.
must-watch.
Yeah.
Very
I'm excited.
cool.
I'm excited. We're gonna
Very
do it.
cool. It's
Wow.
not humans.
All right.
Orca is
Yeah.
sort of right below on the.
So we got
TRSentials.
Jaws 2, Deep Blue Sea,
Megalodon.
Open Water, Megalodon. Those are our 5, with the peripheral being, I think
Orca.
I think Finding Nemo, I'm still battling for that.
Maybe
being-
Sharks too.
It's a great movie. It's
Yeah.
clearly
Great
a very
movie.
great movie.
Great
My
movie.
favorite-
Shark
my
is in it. How
one of my
can it not
favorite
be
movies.
essential?
All right, everybody, be sure to stick around. We're going to be answering one of your Twitter questions right after this. But first, we want to thank our sponsor. Super excited, new Squarespace.
Whoa, Squarespace!
Squarespace.
I love it. I love it when you do the hand gestures.
And I just looked right into the light and I
So-
can't see anything.
Don't come
blind
directly in the light.
space.
Guys, the new Squarespace 6 is now available.
Oh, it's brand new.
It is brand new. It's like a brand new product.
Yeah.
New on the scene, brand
We
new.
are like
Spanking new.
you and I specifically are super excited. What with your professional website and my casual
Just hobby, really.
Hobby. Well, hobby's even strong.
Guys,
So,
Squarespace
Squarespace
6
6.
is brand new for several reasons. One, completely new design that is extremely easy to use. Emphasizing here, drag and drop. The site that I run, One Cool Thing a Day, is a lot of multimedia professional.
professional.
OneCoolThingAday.com, completely run on Squarespace, and I do a lot of multimedia things. I'm aggregating things from other sites. I'm pulling images and video and things like that. But now with the drag and drop, I can, when I'm grabbing images to put on the site, I can just drag them from my desktop on it. Before I had to it was easy before.
It actually makes the gesture you did make sense.
Yes, absolutely.
Before you were
I'm-
actually doing more of this.
I'm just like clicking and I have to import, and it's not a big deal. It was always easy, but now the fact that it's like literally just dragging something from my
super
desktop
easy.
on a thing, it's so easy and kind of fun. Like it's satisfyingly like click, drop it over, it clicks and moves around
Yeah.
and all that stuff. There's new templates. They've
wow.
always had pretty good templates, but now they're like simpler, cleaner, but still cool. Not just simple and lame, simple
Yeah.
and awesome. You can
Simply awesome.
You can import your content from your current
keep going,
blog
just keep
and
going.
easily set up sharing and syncing with your social media accounts. Also, when you sign up for a year of Squarespace, you get a free custom domain name.
That's nice.
So if you want to pay month to month, you can easily link your custom domain with just a few clicks. And
rad.
as always, Squarespace delivers award-winning 24/7 customer support that responds in minutes. I've dealt with that.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
It's
Me too.
so nice.
And it's awesome
It's
to have
really
them respond
cool.
right away. They also have live online workshops to walk you through step by step. So if you think you know how to do something but you're not quite sure, you can just do that.
The cool thing is that
simply
when
and
we've
easily.
used the 24/7 support, it's not like they're like, oh, it's Dan and Jeff, the guys that talk about our
Yeah.
thing on their show. We're just randomly calling them, and
Yeah.
it's super. We get
Yeah.
treated like VIPs.
I don't even think I called. I think I just emailed a ticket, and instead of having to wait the next day, I'll get a response.
Yeah,
it was
it's like super fast.
Yeah.
Also, this is pretty rad.
Yeah, this
I've
is
never
very rad.
dealt with this with any cool free trial thing on anything I've done in my life. There's no credit card required to try it out. So simply go to squarespace.com/TRS to start your free trial and learn more. So just go and start it and try it. You don't need to oh, it's free, but I have to pull out my card
Well,
and
but
enter
Dan,
the information.
if they decide that it's so epic that they should buy it, maybe we should give them a break on their price.
Well, if you sign up for a year, you automatically get 20% off.
Whoa!
but,
If you sign up for 2 years, you get 25%.
well,
But if you use the offer code TRS8, you get an additional 10% off during the checkout.
I don't know what the math is on that, but that's a lot of discount.
Yeah.
Use that TRS8, folks. This is such an awesome service. Believe me, I have 2 websites. One's on Squarespace and one's on a different one.
I'm converting over my other one because it's so just a bear to use, and Squarespace is so easy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Squarespace is the Care Bear of.
It is. It's the Care Bear
It's
stare.
the Care Bear stare. So check it out.
It's the Sunny D to purple stuff.
It is the Sunny D. I don't know what that means. Here we go. We'll see you tomorrow.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're leaving.
Join us tomorrow as Shark Week continues with a look at the Jaws Blu-ray.
Today's Twitter question, sent in with the hashtag #TRSQ, is sent in by Michael Hopkins, at Michael A. Hopkins. In the same idea as the three-boobed woman from Total Recall, what physical mutation would you want?
Any boobs, really?
Any boobs? That's what you would want?
No,
I mean,
really want
tempted
boobs,
to say extra hand, because it would be very useful.
For her?
But
Give me a hand, guys.
it would be hideous. So you gotta think
I
of,
know.
Just depends on
Ready?
where. If it's
You
like
ready?
here.
Gills.
like the
about
Mariner in
wings?
Yeah,
Waterworld.
like gills behind your ears. Well, wings is sort of like, what the fuck's with the
That's-
guy with the wings? But gills, you're just like, hey, you guys want to go
Yeah.
surfing?
Yeah, and you're nobody knows
Nobody
you have
notices,
them,
no.
and you can do
Guys,
so
guys,
much.
let's have a
be
hold your breath contest.
You could go treasure hunting.
Yeah.
You could go
Yes.
gold hunting or diamond hunting.
And
South
though, what about
Africa.
sharks?
Should the polar
But sharks know you now because you're like the guy who's always
Are you
there.
just saying Gil's to tie into Shark Week?
Oh!
I
No,
was
but
gonna
yes.
say, should the polar ice caps melt and the world become full of water,
Boom.
you
Can
will have
find
a leg
land.
up.
What about
Like digging under the water.
What about like eyes in the back of your head?
But then how do
kinda
you?
cool.
I was
Yeah,
thinking.
plus,
I guess
also, like,
could
what,
keep
you
it-
got a hat on, now all of a sudden you're like, I can't see anything. Half my vision's blank
You
because
wouldn't
of the
stop
hat.
wearing
It would hurt.
hats,
It would hurt.
obviously.
And you'd have to, like, shave around
I'm willing
the
to
eyes.
give up.
Disgusting.
It'd be hideous.
I
Also
already shave
hideous.
around my eyes. I'm Italian.
Amazing. So clearly, gills. Thank you, Michael Hopkins.
I almost did a punch
I
and
know,
then I stopped
it's
it.
too hot for you.